Hello everyone, and welcome back to MyGM in WWE 2K23. We're not going to get this week's commissioner goal. I already know it. Do not book your most popular bruiser this week. Well, that's Brock Lesnar. And that's not happening. We need to advance this rivalry between Brock Lesnar and Shinsuke so that we can have a potential blow off at the pay-per-view. I guess if it doesn't blow off at the pay-per-view, we can find some other way to do with it, but definitely going to be a good idea to keep this one building at the very least. So we're going to have Brock call out Shinsuke, and I mean, my man's got 98 popularity, so like, we got to get him on the show. Liv Morgan, advertising promo, you know, she's going to try with that 2 promo skill. We just don't really have anything for her at the moment, but you know, hopefully something will come around at some point. Maybe we could bring in some new blood to the roster or something. We got a call out promo, Dolph Ziggler trying to advance the rivalry with Shelton Benjamin. Right, the other thing about the commissioner goal this week is that it's a GM interference. I have yet to do one of those. I already have one of those cards. I don't know what's going on with my voice right now. But yeah, we don't need that, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Also, just in terms of our power cards, I went ahead and I purchased the Health Spa 2 card. Since we used the other one on Beth Phoenix, it was like 20,000 or something, so it was on the cheaper side. I feel like it's always good to have something like that around. Obviously, all the logistics, nothing really new to add there. So, if we take a look at the matches this week, we've got Raquel Rodriguez versus Asuka. You know, this is a bit of a risky one. Falls count anywhere. It's a very high stamina cost. It's on the cheaper side, though, which, you know, that's something I like about this game. Like, you have certain matches that, like, Last Man Standing, for example, it costs more, but it takes less stamina. Whereas, like, Falls Count Anywhere, yeah, it's cheaper to run, but it takes a lot of stamina. And, you know, you kind of get varying degrees of that between all the different matches here. Like, Hell in a Cell is cheaper than Backstage Brawl, but, you know, Backstage Brawl takes less stamina. So I guess it's just interesting how that all works. But anyway, getting back to the point, Asuka and Raquel are going to do battle in a Falls Count Anywhere match. If Asuka gets injured, no worries. We've got an injury rehab card, and as well as that, you know, if we do get a superstar injured, then we'll get a boost to our fans because of the shakeup that I got after Backlash. So, yeah, Chuck McWagon, he's back, baby. And this week, he's going to be taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. We had Brock squash him last week. This is like an actual class matchup, so, you know, giving Shinsuke the opportunity to pick up a win and keep building momentum towards Brock. But if Chuck McWagon, you know, if he picks up the upset on one of these, then maybe we'll just have to run with him. I did have the thought, you know, we do still have the Superstar Training card. So, I mean, you know, can leave that up to the comments. Do you think Chuck McWagon should become a permanent addition to the roster, or do you think I should keep looking for other talent? I don't know. Could be fun. Mid-card, we have a tag team title match because look who's back. It's the Celtic Warrior. I couldn't remember his nickname for a second. It's Sheamus and Gunther defending their titles against the team of Noam Dar and Shelton Benjamin. It's not the best team of faces we could run with, but I didn't really have many other options. It's like, am I going to have Brock team with Noam Dar? I don't think that would quite work, and I just need to get another fighter on the roster, I'm realizing, because, like, Nakamura, he can't carry everything himself. But yeah, we're going to put the tag titles on the line, hope it pops a rating, and then the main event, it is a tables triple threat match. It is Bianca, Carmella, and Bayley. Not really any rivalries going into this one. I'm just hoping for the best that, you know, clash of classes between Carmella and Bianca. Bayley's got 82 popularity. It's a tables match. I don't want to spend a whole lot of money because I'm trying to still build up budget before the pay-per-view. So if this is just a bad month for us, then if it's for like the cost of recouping some of our money, I'm realizing that maybe I might have started out a bit strong. Like I had all that budget in the beginning, and then I feel like I spent it pretty quickly on, like signing Brock Lesnar and other things. So kind of feeling the effects of that. I don't know how close the tables matches is. We might be like 1 or 2 table matches away from getting it. Anyway, let's confirm the book for this week. We are in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I think it said. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Asuka, Raquel Rodriguez, falls count anywhere. That is another victory for Asuka. Gets us 3.5 stars, so that's pretty good. I'll take it. Brock Lesnar, it didn't do anything. They were already a level 1 rivalry, so that is unfortunate. Chuck McWagon, Shinsuke Nakamura. That's a victory for Shinsuke. I'm like, if Chuck McWagon ever wins one of these matches, maybe that should be the caveat. If one of these guys happens to pick up a victory, then maybe that's the guy who we sign. Liv Morgan, -8 popularity to only get us 9,000. Not great. I'll have to find something else for her to do. But hey, any money is money. Let's find out though. Tag team titles on the line. Do Gunther and Sheamus? They don't. Sheamus comes back to lose. That's a new tag team rivalry. I don't know if I'll stick with that, but maybe. So Shelton and Noam Dar are the new tag team champions. Shelton, of course, he just keeps winning matches. So like, he was bound to get a title back sooner or later. And like with Noam Dar, the rising star on the roster, could be cool. Dolph Ziggler calls out Shelton Benjamin. That one, I believe, did at least advance the rivalry. I think they were at level 1 before. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Main event time. Tables match. Bianca, Carmella, and the women's champion Bayley. And it's Carmella who wins again. Oh, no. It's only 3 stars. Yeah, I maybe should have put a little more heat on that. So our opener outdid the main event. That's not great. Oh my God, look at Raw. They are down so many people. They weren't able to fill out that one promo slot. But I mean, they're probably still going to draw like 10-star ratings on every match. Yeah, 3.5. They know how to play the game better than me. Matt Riddle, okay promo. Mid-card. Oh, Charlotte Flair's got 99 popularity. And she picks up the win. I was like, a dull 1-star match. Well, maybe there's something in it for us. Rick Boogs again calls out Matt Riddle. I'm guessing the last one didn't start the rivalry. Anyway, Drew McIntyre putting the WWE Championship on the line against the British Bulldog. All right. Oh my God. The British Bulldog is the new WWE Champion in 2023. 2-star mediocre match. That's unfortunate. And then in the main event, tables match, Montez Ford versus MVP, non-title match. Oh, but MVP wins again. I feel like I'm not seeing very many victories out of Montez Ford, unfortunately. I feel like, maybe he'll want to jump ship to SmackDown, maybe. I don't know. I can dream. And now, opening match for NXT. Nikki Bella takes the win over Alba Fire, gets 3 stars. I'm like, do we have a chance at placing number 1 this week? Like, maybe not in the ratings, but just in terms of this week's performance specifically. R-Truth gains 5,000 fans on the charity promo. Randy Orton, I'm assuming, gets a DQ win over Cedric because of the Ridge Holland interference. Cody Rhodes +5 popularity. Cody's lost all of his gold. He lost the NXT title, the tag team titles. Really gotta find something to turn his luck around. And in the next matchup, it is Gigi Dolan, who picks up the win over the NXT Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, in a 3-star match. The rivalry between AJ Styles and Solo Sikoa continues. How is this still happening? Ronda Rousey, Dana Brooke tables match. And it's Ronda with the win. I don't understand how this is still a rivalry that is happening. I feel like they've been doing that since episode 1. Well, I guess episode 2. Episode 1 was just the draft. Yeah, let's take a look. We had a poor finale, unfortunately. I had the thought that maybe the tag title match should have been the main event, but I was worried that, like, Sheamus's popularity was too low. But I should have known. It's Shelton and Gunther. They always put on barn burners. Yeah, so we got a couple rivalries that advanced, but, not the best show, but it also wasn't the best week for our competitors either. So, we can dream that we took home the number one. I need to keep looking out that there might be injuries. So we got plus 40,000 fans on a 100 rating score. We're back over 400,000 in our budget. Damn it. Raw got a 101, but they didn't really increase their lead by a lot, just a little bit. And yeah, they're also over the 400K mark. NXT got a 102. So overall, a pretty close week in the ratings war this time around. And yeah, see, like, no, you're right. Who am I talking to? I guess like it was like 80,000, and then I think last episode it was like 50,000. So like now it's kind of like 55. So it's still a pretty close race. I think after a certain point we've got to be. I don't know how far in we'll hit the mark where there are no more fans to gain, and you can only like steal from other shows. I forget when that threshold happens. I don't know if you knew this, but I love being in TLC matches. The WWE Universe loves watching me in it. I think if you book me in one, you'll see that I wasn't wrong. Sure, why not? Yeah. What do we have to lose? And it's within the next 2 weeks. Could happen at the pay-per-view. Feels good to be the best. Feel like SmackDown is the best brand around, and I'm the best superstar around. I'm getting lost with the crowd. How do you feel about my impact on SmackDown? Oh, is this a contract thing? I absolutely appreciate what you bring to SmackDown. I want to offer you a bonus. I appreciate you, but despite your popularity, I can't show you special treatment. 50K? Really? Yeah, this could go poorly. She might get really upset about this. I don't want to throw out the extra money. You need to treat us. Oh, major decrease. That was bad. Do you think the fans think we're all equal? Well, I mean, look, Shayna, if you were like, Brock Lesnar, Asuka, like 90 popularity, I'd understand. But Shayna Baszler is like at a 65 right now. What does she think she deserves? Yeah, I guess I'm also considering that, like, in the what are these called? Logistics. We are 1 week out from actually being able to advertise. So yeah, I do need to have that 50,000 set aside in order to be able to do that. And then 5 weeks from now, we're going to unlock the big stadium. And then I think that's it for the season 1 unlockables. So after that, we don't have to worry about anything until season 2. Although I do have the free advertising booking, so I mean, that could maybe, but maybe it's better to just hang on to those for other seasons. Asuka's got 14 stamina. That's rough. And I don't... Oh wait, I do have the Health Spa 2 card. Oh, because I feel like I would want to have her at the pay-per-view, probably in a title match. I think I'm going to give Asuka the week off. I'm just going to commit to it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So then I got to figure out what can I do in this week's show to build to the pay-per-view without ruining anything. Let's see. Why not? What do I have to lose? Chuck McWagon is going to be the next challenger for Sheamus's Intercontinental Championship. Maybe I'll change it. I think that's hilarious. I feel like we are on the cusp of potentially something really tragic happening, but also really beneficial, because we do have quite a few number of people who are low on stamina. And, like, I'm going to go all out at the pay-per-view. So if a bunch of people get injured because of that shakeup card, we'll get fans, but then we might just lose a bunch of people. So I guess we'll find out how that's gonna go. And yeah, that completes this week's show. Taking a look at our commissioner goal for this week, it is to have at least one submission match. And it's going to give us free advertising booking, which honestly, like, yeah, it means we're going to I mean, I guess I don't have to do it to blow off a rivalry, but it feels like it'll be more beneficial if I do. And like Shelton and Dolph, yeah, there's more I could get out of that, but I could potentially just throw them in other rivalries. I don't know. It would be worth like a little rating. And like looking at the pay-per-view, we're gonna have Dar and Gunther. Like that much is guaranteed. Probably gonna do Beth and Asuka defend the tag titles. Shayna and Bianca, that'll be there. Or I guess I could do Asuka and Raquel. I don't know. We'll see how Raquel's call-out promo goes. So there are like other rivalries going. So we're just gonna roll with it. So main event, Shelton Benjamin, Dolph Ziggler submission match. Hoping for the best there. Feel like I'm getting a bit scatterbrained in this episode. There weren't really any interesting power cards that I was looking to pick up, so I'm just gonna leave them. And yeah, so at the pay-per-view, that's right, Raquel, we promised a TLC, so maybe it won't be Beth. Okay, but then I have a plan B. I have a plan B in mind. You'll see. But yeah, the opener, Nakamura and Lesnar. I could throw a stipulation on it, but I don't think I'm gonna. We gotta get some sort of heat going here. It'll be non-title. They can have a title match at the PLE. And yeah, Raquel's gonna call out Asuka with her 2 promo skill. You know, it's what we gotta do. Hoping for the best. Beth Phoenix charity promo. Try to get us some fans. Bianca self promo before the pay-per-view, before her big match with Shayna. Like I said, Sheamus and Chuck McWagon. I could make this the submission match. Like, actually, I'm curious, what does it do? What does it do for the rivalries? Okay, tell you what, I won't conclude this feud. But what kind of match should I do in this place then? Last man standing, it's low stamina cost, plus morale. They're both happy, so 25,000. Could just do a tables match. Maybe I'll just do a tables match, but I have a tables triple threat. I could make it not a tables triple threat. It's a fatal 4-way. What is happening today? Anyway, figuring it out on the fly. Sheamus, Chuck McWagon, Intercontinental title match, submission match. Sure, they've got the stamina to burn. Mid-card, fatal 4-way, Shayna Baszler, Liv Morgan, Carmella, and Billy Slugger. These are just kind of people who are around and don't really have any big plans for them. Maybe a rivalry will kick off from this, who knows. And then yeah, main event, changed it from a submission match to a tables match. That way it won't conclude the feud, so we don't have to worry about that. I guess my only concern, level 2 rivalry, level 1 rivalry, class synergy, not class synergy, 85, 77, 79, 98. We'll flip those around. So we'll open with the tables match and conclude. Sure, I hope that I made that the audible I just made was correct. And yeah, we will confirm the book. It's a show cost of 110,000, so we might not make a whole lot back, but let's see how we do. Tables match, Shelton Benjamin, Dolph Ziggler. A matchup of just pure athletes. Gets a 3.5 star opener, so Nakamura and Lesnar is going to have to draw at least a 3.5. Raquel does advance the rivalry with Asuka. Okay. Here we go. Moment of truth. Can Chuck McWagon dethrone Sheamus? He cannot. So Sheamus, oh hey, 2.5 stars from the submission match though. That's cool. And I think it does give us plus 1,000 fans even if there wasn't a rivalry involved, from what I understood. Maybe I misread it. But yeah, Sheamus comes back, retains his Intercontinental Championship, reminds everybody who he is. Mid-card Fatal 4-Way. Shayna, Liv, Carmella, Billy Slugger. And again, Carmella just keeps on winning. She's in a rivalry with Billy Slugger now. Carmella really is doing a good job at keeping herself in rivalries and keeping herself relevant, despite not even being a champion. Bianca went up 2 popularity. Main event time. I hope that this draws at least a 3.5. Brock beats Shinsuke. Okay, we got 3.5. We did all right. We did all right. But how about Monday Night Raw? Nikki ASH, Rhea Ripley, Danielle Wallace. It's a victory for Rhea. Gets 2 stars. Okay, so far we're on the right foot. Again, this feud doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Drew McIntyre, British Bulldog, oh, okay, I'm confused. British Bulldog must have won by like DQ or something because he's not the WWE champion. So I was mistaken there. Gets 1.5 stars. Ooh, okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this direction that Raw is going. Charlotte Flair, 100 popularity, 31 stamina, Extreme Rules match. Let's see how this works out for him. And Charlotte does get the win, but is she healthy? And it got 2 stars. Oh my God, they're throwing. They're losing it. And Montez Ford gets the win over MVP with run-in from Matt Riddle. So that at least gets a 4 stars. They ended strong, but the rest of their show, garbage. Just absolutely poor showing from Raw there. Oh boy. And they're back to Omos and Rey Mysterio. They're in a rivalry again. Or wait, did the rivalry never end? I don't think it ever ended, actually. So the NXT North American champion and 1/2 of the tag team champions falls short to the Ultimate... Oh no, it's a new rivalry. They're doing it again. Oh no. Falls short to the NXT champion, Omos. And that got 3 stars. Ronda Rousey cuts an okay promo. R-Truth and AJ are defeated by the team of Drew Gulak and Ridge Holland. That's a new rivalry right there. Gigi Dolan, +2 popularity. Cedric Alexander versus Randy Orton. And that's a win for the Viper. 3-star match. And now we get a promo from Cody, who goes up 2 popularity. But main event time, Nikki Bella, tables match against Alba Fire. Nikki's got 30 stamina. So we're not the only ones who have got rosters looking a bit worn down at the moment. So NXT got a 4-star there. And yeah, just taking a look at this, Raw, they had a better main event, but overall, you know, I think NXT had the lead on us, but they're so far behind still. I think we're all right. No injuries on my end. Love to see it. On Raw, okay, no injuries for Raw. So they did manage to hold on there. And NXT, Nikki Bella's out for 4 weeks. Oof. That's rough for them. Wait, you're telling me that Liv Morgan got herself disqualified in a fatal 4-way? How? You can't get DQ'd in a fatal 4-way. Whatever. We got a 106 rating score, plus 51,000 fans. And we profited as well. We're almost up to 500,000 on that budget now. Let's go. Raw got a 97 plus 37,000 fans, so we're gaining ground, but they gained some money. And NXT, they got a 108, so they win the week plus 50,000 fans, gain some money as well. R-Truth and Styles work well together as a tag team. Good to know, I guess. Free advertising booking. Get the tables! Let's go. So now the next time we book a tables match, we could boost it even further with a power card. So we are now down 22,000 fans, roughly. And NXT is still like over 100,000 out. More like 1,500 plus. Okay, so maybe at Hell in a Cell we might be able to bridge the gap and take back first place. Oh no, blocking up. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really, really bad. Well, actually, yeah, Brock isn't in a major, like, high-ranking rivalry, though, so maybe we can, double cost. Kurt, I'll get back at you. Hey, something's come up and I can't have Lesnar take part in her show. Yeah. Screw you, Kurt. My contract at Smack. Oh, I forgot to give her the power card. All already have an authorization to extend your contract. I won't be renewing. I'll see to it. How about 79K? I don't want to. What is? I already have an authorization to extend your contract. What does that mean? First, I'd heard of it. Guess we'll be talking again soon. Does that mean I play the power card, or was it something else entirely? I guess I'll find out. Something's come up in all the special matches. Yeah. You got me once, but now I have my payback. That's ridiculous. That was a low blow, and you know it. Fair enough. I hope you know this means war. Oh, I know. There's more where that came from. All right, I'm coming after you, Kurt. I've had enough crap. Working at SmackDown has been a complete joke. Oh, did we just lose Shayna Baszler? With a 100K bonus. Otherwise, I'm going to walk right now. She's in a level 4 rivalry. I got to give it to her. I got to give it to her. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. It's all falling apart at the seams. I have a proposition for you. Oh, she wants a GM interference? We haven't done that yet. Within the next 3 weeks? Okay, sure. I don't know who we're going to put her up against, but someone's going to be upset. Actually, we could maybe put her up against the Jobber. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, okay, so the unlock cost does not go up. Might have to play some of our power cards. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, so contract negotiation. Wait, has already been used for this week. Oh, so did it by default go to Beth? That seems to be what happened. Okay, good to know. Brock. We can't book Brock at the pay-per-view. We're gonna have to find something else for Shinsuke to do, but we'll have to figure that out on the next episode. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you then.